Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Nickelodeon's Spongebob Squarepants has come to Broadway as a musical at the Palace Theater, and we're here on opening night to celebrate with the company.
It's a typical,
Incredible,
a regular,
exceptional,
an ordinary,
extraordinary,
bikini bottom day.
It's your Broadway debut. Welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
It feels incredible. It feels it feels unbelievable. We had the Gypsy Robe ceremony earlier today, and that was like it hit me then. Like this is like a dream come true. It's what I wanted to do forever, and I just feel I felt the love tonight. It was really amazing.
The physical comedy, I mean, the singing, the acting, the dancing, and yet you make it all seem effortless, and I know it's not. What's your secret?
That is the greatest compliment you could possibly give me. Thank you so much. My secret is I've worked with Tina Landau for 5 years, and you know, there was a solid 2 years of this process where she was saying, easy on the outside, working on the inside, easy on the inside when you're working on the outside. And that, like, it took a long time to really click it in. And you know what? I think it took this Broadway rehearsal process. But you know, there's an incredible team and an incredible cast, and it's really an ensemble show. So like, I feel like I can fall and anyone will catch me, and that makes everything easier.
You're playing SpongeBob, iconic. What's it like living in that world?
It makes everything brighter and better. It's just a joy. It's a dream come true, and it's a total joy.
How much fun is it living in the world of SpongeBob, created by Tina Landau and Christopher Gazzelli?
Indescribably fun. It's the most fun that you could imagine. I think we define the word fun. It's like magical and explosive and really awesome.
Working with this cast has got to be the coolest, right?
It's remarkable. We're all actually best friends. It's sort of annoying how much we like each other. At the end of the show, we're always like, do you guys want to hang out? Even though we see each other like 12 hours a day.
Welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
It feels unbelievable. With this show right now, it's unreal. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that I just made my Broadway debut. Yeah.
You just met your counterpart of Patrick from the TV show.
Again, reeling. It's still like it's not real. He's unbelievable. He's such a generous human being and such an amazing voice actor and actor. I mean, he's unreal.
What's it like playing the role of Patrick?
Great. It's a character that he's made that has such love that people that give to him, and so finally to be able to take that love and you know, it's a big responsibility, but to be able to use that and go out there, what can you say? I mean, it's a dream come true.
It is opening night. Welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
It's amazing. I mean, we've had 4 weeks of previews that all felt like opening nights because of the SpongeBob fans. Who knew there were so many millions of them, and they're coming to the show. Some of the fans have been 10, 12 times already in 4 weeks. And tonight was just friends, family, fans. It just was electric. I'm very lucky I have this brilliantly composed and choreographed and staged routine and in Act 2, and it got a full standing ovation. I felt like the genie in Aladdin getting a standing ovation in the middle of the show. I mean, it doesn't happen every night. It was just tonight.
Welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
Feels amazing. It's been a second since I've been on the Great White Way, and it feels great to be back.
Working with this cast, I mean, how much fun is that?
It's honestly, I feel this cast it's so well cast. The show is so well cast. With Tina as our leader, a leader among fish, she is incomparable. I mean, she's a visionary. She really is. And I don't use the word genius very often, but I think she's a genius. And she's assembled this motley crew of artists that I'm so tickled that I get to share the stage with all of them. Yeah.
And then there's the audience. I mean, you have like 1,700 people at the Palace who just fall in love with all of you. What does that feel like?
It's insane. You know, the Palace, it's interesting. It's special. I saw my first Broadway show at the Palace when I was 8 years old.
Which was?
Beauty and the Beast, before it transferred to the New Amsterdam. And so it means a lot to me. And this is my third Broadway show, but I'm like at the Palace. Like, I have an entrance through the Judy Garland door. Like, it's a special theater. And with the 2 balconies, I mean, it's massive, it's epic, and I'm grateful.
Welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
What was today like for you leading up? Did you talk to other people? I mean, so many of you are making your debuts.
There's so many of us making debuts, and there's so much that goes into an opening night. I spent most of the morning filling out cards and putting small gifts together for everyone in the company and parts of our crew. And that was one of those things that like takes up a lot of your morning. And then your power goes out for some strange reason. You got to go and flip circuit breakers, old apartments, New York. You know how it is. And then very quickly taking a shower, getting to the theater, getting to the gypsy robes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might have gotten a little emotional with the gypsy robe. Being a Broadway debuter, I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be the curtain call to get me, but it might have been the countdown at the end of Act 2 that got me. I don't think the first 5 came out in the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What was it like sitting through the show tonight, opening night?
What a great experience. The crowd was with us from the downbeat, and it was special to have all of the writers in the house. I was sitting next to Sarah Bareilles, and to watch her experience her song, that beautiful, brilliant song she wrote for the top of Act 2. It was really special, and my kids and my wife to my left. You spend many years working on something like this, and suddenly it all comes rushing at you at once. All of the different places it's been. It's really emotional, and I feel very grateful.
What was tonight like for you, Tina?
It was a celebration of the cast and crew and designers. That's what I did. I sat in the back, I watched them, and I loved them.
I love your cast. They are so open and free. You get them to do everything, and it all seems effortless. And I know it's probably the hardest thing in the world, including your leading man who is making his Broadway debut. I mean, what was today like for him?
I was so proud of him. I watched him going through some of that stuff at the end, and I was like, wow, he really worked for this.
Yeah.
He practiced, he trained over years, over about 5 years, and he's remarkable. I love him. But the whole cast, the ensemble, they never stop, and they are just exploding with special skills.
Here it is, opening night of SpongeBob. How do you feel tonight?
I feel great, really great, super happy.
What was this like working for you with Tina Landau creating this show in the room?
I mean, she's such an amazing collaborator and just lets you really run with the ball, and it's just great to be in an environment where like no is never said. It's like yes and or okay maybe, and so it's just great to just put everything out there and try it and see what lands, and it's really paid off, I think. So it's been great.
So I watched this show with all my nieces and nephews since 1999. Were you like brought up on SpongeBob?
I was through them. Coincident, yeah, same. I have four of my nephews here tonight, and just watching them watch the show, I mean, my neck was hurting because I kept watching them watch and see how they would react, and I know SpongeBob because of them, so to be able to give this back to them in a different way and in a way that they loved it. So like in a way that I think they loved it. It was just really special to kind of have that come full circle.
It is opening night, my friend. How do both of you feel?
I feel great.
I feel elated. I've never been so much nervous watching someone else's show. Just because it's yours.
How long have you two been married?
6 years.
So what was it like living in the world of SpongeBob at home when he was writing?
We have a lot of SpongeBob paraphernalia.
Oh, we have so much swag. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Pillows, hats.
Bowls,
almost
cups.
Every episode on DVD.
I've watched almost every episode. It's pretty wild.
This is so wonderful. I was there the other night. There were 1,700 people at the Palace every night who are falling in love with this musical. What does that mean to you?
God, you know what? It is such an honor to get to write for a living. And it's a bigger honor to get to have people watch what you write, and an even huger honor to have 1,700 people a night. It's a huge honor and it's a huge privilege. And what I hope is that we give something to all those people, a little bit of joy, maybe a little bit of something to think about, but most importantly, like a joy that they can carry out